Gethsemanské Promluvy, úvod do křesťanské meditační. I'm delighted that this, which is the first public teaching of John Main on meditation, Christian meditation, I'm delighted that this is now available in Czech and for the community in Czech Republic, and of course for many others who will be introduced to this tradition of Christian wisdom through this book. He was invited by the monks of the Abbey of Gethsemani to lead a series of talks there on prayer in 1973 or 4. And the Abbey of Gethsemani was the home monastery of Thomas Merton, who of course had died in 1968, a few years before. And Thomas Merton is recognized as one of the most important contemporary forces of revival for the contemplative tradition in Christianity. He was a monk of Gethsemani. And it somehow seems to me significant that John Main was invited to give his first public talks also in Gethsemani, and also to spend a week in Thomas Merton's hermitage while he was there. And it was during that time of deep prayer and solitude that he decided to accept the invitation of the Archbishop of Montreal to go and establish a new kind of Benedictine life in Montreal. So it was a very significant moment in his own life, and I think a very significant moment in the life of the Church and of the Christian people, because it was from that moment that he realized the importance of sharing this ancient tradition of monastic prayer with the whole world. When he returned to his monastery in London, it was there that he founded the first Christian meditation center, and from that, of course, has grown over the last 40 or more years, the World Community for Christian Meditation, which has a wonderful presence in the Czech Republic, led by Vladimir Volrub. So I'm delighted to be able to present this to you and to encourage you to read it. It's short, but it is powerful. He tells in simple words how he himself came to discover the practice of meditation in his own tradition, having been introduced to it in another tradition many years before. And that story, I think, has entered deeply into the minds of people who have read this, because it shows exactly how the Spirit works in guiding us, each one of us individually, in our own unique way, into this deeper experience of the living Christ within us in the prayer of the heart. He also describes the essential theology, the simple but profound theology of Christian meditation, which is our entry into the prayer of Christ in our heart, the living Christ, and also, therefore, through him, into the life of the Godhead, of the Trinity. So this very short little book has a profound richness and comprehensive understanding of what this way of prayer means to the Christian life today. And although this is his first book, and perhaps in some ways his most simple book, it is also perhaps his most important introduction to the gift of meditation.